Welcome! In today's video, we'll guide you through the process of setting up discussion boards on Ivy Learn and how to customize your options to enhance student engagement and learning. Are you ready? Let's go. So the first thing you're going to do is log on to My Ivy and then find the course that you want to add your discussion board to. Once in the course, you're going to find your Discussions tab in your course navigation menu on the left-hand side of the screen. Clicking on this will take you to your discussion hub, so all the discussions that you've created in the course will be found here. To add a new discussion, you're going to come up here to this green button with the plus sign discussion. Clicking on that will take you to the setup menu. The first things you're going to see here are where you can add the title and then the rich content editor where you can add your details. These should look familiar to you if you've set up a page or an assignment or a quiz. This pretty much is set up exactly the same. So we're going to say that this discussion board is going to be about Mondays. And then down here, I'm going to use my rich content editor to set up the discussion board. So I can put my text, are Mondays the best or worst day of the week? Explain your position. I can also add the details. So what are my expectations, original post, replies, due dates, all that kind of thing. Also within the rich content editor, I can add a lot of different multimedia to kind of enhance the board or give them things they can look at. So if I want them to read an article, I can put the link. If I want them to look at an image or a video, I can put that here as well. I can also add these attachments by clicking on the paperclip down here. Once I have all this set up the way that I want it, I'm going to scroll down to my options to begin customizing the board and setting up the activity. So the first thing to look at is the anonymous discussion options. Default is to turn this off, meaning that students will be fully visible on the board. Their pictures and their names are going to show up. If you want a partial anonymous discussion, that means students can choose whether or not they will have their name and image on the board or if they will remain anonymous. And then full anonymous discussion means that you will not know who is posting what on the board. If you want to grade this assignment, you have to have the anonymous discussion off or set to partial. If you choose full anonymous discussion, you will not be able to count this activity as a grade. Your other options down here with the checkboxes are to disallow threaded replies. Threaded replies are the default setting because this option allows students to reply directly to specific comments, which facilitates a more interactive, kind of nested conversation and encourages more natural and engaging dialogue similar to online forums. So disallowing it will mean simply that students will not be able to interact with each other's posts. They'll just be allowed to post their own responses. You can also, if you want to encourage students to make their own posts before they begin reading their classmates or responding, you can select this option so that the first thing that they see is just the prompt, and then once they post, they'll be able to see everybody else. The grading option, once you click this, it will pull up some more options so you can set this up to go into the gradebook. So how many points, how are the grades going to be entered into the gradebook, and then what assignment group you want it to be in, and whether or not you're going to have peer reviews. You can also allow liking, which is, again, like online forums, adding emoji reactions in addition to text responses. And then you can also set up group discussions. For smaller focus discussions, you can create these groups discussions. You can either assign students to groups from a pre-existing set or creating a new set so that each group has its own private discussion space. This is ideal for promoting collaborative learning in smaller teams. So if you've got a very large, kind of broad discussion topic or a large class that you kind of want to split it up, this could be an option for you. Once you have all of this set up the way you want it, you're going to come down here and start assigning dates and times to the discussion board. So you can set, if you have it graded, you can set the due date. So right now I'm going to say it's going to be due this Friday. Default time is going to be midnight. but again, you can change that. You can say when it's available from, and then you can also set a close time. So if you want it to close after it's due, you can have all that set. So all of this would be completely up to you to make it work best for your class. Once you've configured all your settings, you can either hit save to keep the discussion draft private, or save and publish to make it visible to your students immediately. So I'm going to hit save and publish, which means that this board is now active and students will be able to begin making their posts, as long as my settings allow them to do so. And there you have it. You've successfully created and customized a discussion board in Ivy Learn. For more advanced features and additional support, visit the Canvas Help Guides for Instructors by scanning this QR code. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.